I already made a video about Roblox's response, but after reading it again and also seeing some comments on my video about it, I don't feel like I said enough about what exactly this means and how terrible their response truly is. They said, the safety and well-being of the Roblox community is our top priority. On top of our community standards, we have additional guidelines to qualify to participate in platform events. The official Teddy should not have been invited. We have rescinded their invitation to the hatch and have taken appropriate action in accordance with our policies. Our team is thoroughly re-examining the invitation list against our community standards and are re-evaluating these processes to ensure an additional level of vetting for our invitees going forward. And it was bad enough to know that this was not a standalone statement where they can ensure as many people as possible see that they are claiming to be taking action, but rather it was in a reply to someone else's tweet. I also believe their response is full of lies, and I think that's evident enough when their opening line was literally, the safety of the Roblox community is our top priority. In the very same statement, they basically refuse to ban the official Teddy. The first and most important thing to mention is probably the fact that Roblox publicly said the name of this guy in the tweet. The official Teddy, the Condo game creator, the official Roblox account, said his name. The dangerous individual who continuously poses a threat to kids on Roblox, they said his name. They know who he is. Sure, we now know, and I think they basically admitted, that they used AI to pick and choose most of the 1,000 developers to participate in the event, whatever. But to then have to manually remove him from the event after the boycott started means that they know exactly what Teddy does on Roblox, exactly the type of games that he creates. If they were not aware, they would have had no reason to remove him, right? So with this response, it's almost like they just shot themselves in the foot, because they made it abundantly clear that they know of him, they know he exists, they know what he does. They quite literally just gave us a written confirmation that they know who the official Teddy is and what he does. They are fully aware of who he is, what he does, what he creates, and how much of a danger he is to the safety of the Roblox community that they claim to care so much about. Roblox's response tweet immediately got a community note against it to say context needed. As of the time Roblox made this reply, the official Teddy's current account and group have not been moderated at all, despite highly documented and reported violations of Roblox's community standards and policies/terms of service. And even now, we are 2 days after Roblox made that reply and they still not have taken any of the action that they claim to have already taken. The official Teddy is still up on Roblox. He is not banned or terminated. His games are also still up and have not been taken down. His group is still up and has not been taken down, which by the way has over 100,000 members. He is still verified on Roblox. His profile is verified. Once again, I must reiterate that Roblox themselves have confirmed that they know who he is and what he creates. They know he consistently violates their terms of service. They know the threat he poses, and they continue to be this hesitant to take any action against him. By the way, whilst stating directly to one of their own developers and the community as a whole, word for word, we have taken appropriate action in accordance with our policies. A lie. Obviously a lie. Why is it so hard for them? You can go to Roblox right now and search up for the official Teddy, see his account come up, see everything still unbanned, still on the platform. Genuinely, are we all collectively insane? Why can we understand this but they cannot? Why have they turned such an easy situation into something so difficult? And you know what, speaking of him being verified just a few seconds ago, because someone in the comments on my last video did say, I think I know why they are not banning him yet, it's because he is verified with Roblox. Roblox hates to lose a verified member. I'm actually surprised that he's verified on the Roblox platform, and whilst I don't think that's the reason they won't not ban him, it did make me realize, I think, the significance of his verification. I'm not surprised that he is verified because I think I tend to subconsciously ignore verification check marks on Roblox at this point because they have reached a point where they mean basically nothing, and most of the people who have one right now, they either bought it or they begged for it. However, going back to Roblox being aware of the official Teddy now, they haven't banned him, but they also continue to allow him to be verified. He is a verified creator in the eyes of Roblox. Everything that you can see on the screen right now are things that happen inside of his games. These games are created with the intentions of these things happening. In the eyes of Roblox, the content that you are currently seeing is worthy of being verified and also allowed to be up on the platform. Not only a verified creator in the eyes of Roblox, but it's also one that they acknowledge to have broken their rules at alarming levels of severity, resulting in his removal from the event, but also one that they will not remove from the platform. Why? Our only question can be why, because it's so mind-blowing and genuinely bewildering that they will just not ban him. Why are they this hesitant? I don't get it. Even if they wanted to make the excuse of, oh, we are just investigating, we are making sure that this person truly should be removed from the platform, that's not an excuse. Take one look at any of the documented things about this guy. It started the biggest boycott against Roblox, against the biggest Roblox event of all time, I think. This truly is the worst thing that they have ever done in the entirety of Roblox history. I just don't get it. I don't think anyone can even begin to understand. Think of it this way, taking a look at everything, I think Green Lego Cats is probably the main person to have gone through all of this over the last 3 years or so of this guy being on Roblox. He has documented everything perfectly, reported on everything perfectly, continues to be right, and everything that he says against this guy, Roblox continues to not listen. So as we think back on everything that we have been through in regards to Teddy's presence on the platform, he has been up on Roblox creating his inappropriate games, his condo games, his dating games for over 3 years. I would go into the whole saga with Roblox terminating him and then unbanning him and then banning him again, but at this point I'm having trouble believing he was ever terminated in the first place. If Roblox is this hesitant to ban him now after everything that has happened over the past week, it's a lot more likely that Teddy just deactivated his account back then to make it look like he was terminated so that everyone would stop bringing attention to him and his games. So let's just say this clearly as a final note to this video. Roblox admitted that they know who Teddy is. They said his name. They confirmed that he violates their rules by removing him from the event. They removed him from the event but refused to remove him from the platform. They said they took appropriate action even though literally has nothing changed. They obviously lied to all of us, and the fact that they said it so publicly in response to a developer no less is baffling. This wasn't an honest mistake, this was deliberate damage control and it backfired. I don't know what else Roblox needs at this point. The community is begging them to just enforce their own rules to protect the safety, to protect the kids on their platform. That's it. That's not a big ask. And even if they can't do that after all of this, then they've got a much bigger problem than just one event being boycotted. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox still continuing to refuse or at least be hesitant to ban the official Teddy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.